your father Simba was your age, he was afraid of the thunder and would hide behind the king.
And cut.
When I heard that Barry Jenkins was going to direct Mufasa, the Lion King, I said, oh my Lord, how fortunate Disney is.
Given the place that Lion King holds within the culture, I think Barry and the work he's made, it just only makes sense.
I was really excited by the chance to work with Barry Jenkins. He's one of our best filmmaking storytellers.
Barry's incredibly talented and really try to do something different.
Yeah, this one feels even more like an action adventure.
Yeah. So glad I brought some crickets.
Wait, go easy, we're in a cave.
The legacy means so much to so many people. It's had such a lasting impact on my life. When I was younger, I nearly wore out my VHS copy of the film, watching it almost every day while babysitting my nephews.
James Earl Jones is one of my heroes, so it was nerve-wracking to step into the role. And my way of managing that is to try and serve his portrayal in my portrayal of Mufasa's youth.
Mufasa is this character that we all know and love. And now we get to peel back the layers and really tell the story of how Mufasa came to be the king.
Hello, what's your name? Mufasa. I'm Taka.
And how he became brothers with the character we will ultimately come to know as Scar.
Come on, Mufasa, let's get in some trouble.
I think what was most thrilling for me was how surprising Mufasa's story was.
I always wanted a brother.
It is a beautiful way to deepen the Lion King legacy.
Sometimes I get a scent. It's barely a trace on the wind, and it smells like home.
Barry has such a singular taste when it comes to creating an experience.
He knows how to make this big, mythical story feel real.
We must fight together.
Making a film like this gave us this opportunity to really take the audience on this massive journey. And we've been able to assemble the cast of my dreams. Creating it has been the fulfillment of a dream come true. And so I'm excited to share this film when it comes to the big screen.
Go, Mufasa. Find your place in the circle of life.
He's such a visual storyteller. Yet it makes sense that he lives alone.
Mufasa the Lion King is this massive journey film that covers almost the entire African continent. I mean, in this movie, we have swirling floods, we have elephant stampede, and we took great pains to create the most immersive version of it. I was very pleased that MPC did the 2019 film and did this film. With all these changes in technology that have happened over the last 15 years, they gave us an opportunity to really take these tools and just explore the potential and just push it, you know, one step farther.
Get ready to run!
Barry made a big movie. It's a big, gorgeous movie.
I want the audience to be on that ride. And we have sequences in this film that feel like you're on a roller coaster. And I think seeing those things in a theater, I think is really special.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. How can we help? Yes, I love it when we say things at the same time.
I'd rather do it on my own.
I need you two to try and act like adults, okay? Don't scare Kiara. And most of all, no stories.
Hello, I'm Taka. What's your name? Mufasa.
Mufasa! We're alive! I did it! I saved us!
You were saying?
Why don't we all go around and say a fun fact about ourselves? I once had a crush on a flamingo. I've never said that out loud.
There's no place to run. We have your scent.
My scent. I've been stalking you two all night.
When your father Simba was your age, he was afraid of the thunder.
Rain! Oh, finally, we have rain!
Race it to the light.
You're too fast.
There will be one Lion King.
Find your place in the circle of life.
I thought this was a comedy.
I think you could include an enthusiastic, rambunctious warthog a little
And
bit more.
a charismatic meerkat you can't help but fall in love with.
We're here today recording The Lion King.
Don't stare at me when
I can't help it. He's just too beautiful, girl. I'm gonna be right here closing my eyes.
If I told my younger self that I was in a movie, I'd never believe myself. And
well, you are, girl. You are. Seeing Blue as Kiara and hearing her voice come out of that character. Oh. Give me a second, because I'm still I can't believe that's my baby. Oh, that's so amazing. It was really hard to focus and to do my job after that. So I was like, wait, hold up, guys. Y'all gotta give me a second. I have to digest that. I'm so proud of her. Somebody wants to join.
It's just a really amazing experience, and I feel like everybody that's a part of this is so helpful and supportive. The director, Barry, is a really sweet person, and he tells me ways that I can improve in my lines, and he's very supportive of me and tells me in the nicest way possible, and I feel like so does everybody else. And I feel like this is just a great experience for me, and I'm really happy for girls that look like me all around the world are able to watch this movie and hear and see themselves in it.
She did such a beautiful job, and I can't believe how natural she is, and I'm just proud of you. I'm so proud of you, and I can't believe how big and grown up you are, and I'm proud that she's gonna represent so many young brown girls around the world. Nobody's prouder than mommy. What'd you do today? I just did the voiceover for Kiara, the Lion King. Now let's go do our play date.
And cut. If you say The Lion King to anybody, pretty much the first thing they're gonna do is go, Lebo M's immortal chant. It's the first voice you hear in the movie, and it's also the first voice you hear in our movie. Mufasa, the Lion King.
A lion who would change our lives forever.
Lebo M is kind of like the godfather of The Lion King. He was there in '94 with Hans and was there when they were workshopping the stage play. It feels like he's fused with the story universe. So having him involved was really critical.
Mufasa.
Doing Mufasa, the energy has been amazing. How I'm approaching the music, especially the lyrics, it's personal for me because I've been living this journey for the last 30 years. So it's a privilege to bring new music for a whole new era.
To me, there is no working on this without Lebo enriching any music I'm lucky enough to write with his choir. He takes all the music to the next level.
I'm excited of the impact this music we're making will deliver. The earth will shake. It's going to take the Mufasa journey to the next level.
Find your place in the circle of life.
I know it's gonna have a powerful emotional and spiritual impact to the world.
Destiny awaits you.
The Lion King is already a genre of music, rooted in African rhythms. And then obviously Lebo M's voice is synonymous with Lion King. That's the first voice you hear in the 1994 original. It's the first voice you hear in this film.
I read the script and I just saw so many different things that I'd done in my previous work. The relationship between the brothers, the family dynamics.
Find your place in the circle of life.
What was the most difficult song to write?
Milele was a really tough song.
Really? I'm surprised to hear that.
Beyond the horizon.
Milele swells and soars. Sort of like soaring is difficult. That's the thing that Disney does so well, so it was daunting.
That's my favorite song in that film, by the way.
I'm so glad.
Which is crazy.
The legacy of Lion King is so intimidating. It's also like Elton John, Lebo M, Beyonce. That's a good hang. Like, I want to be in that hang.
Exactly.
You know, I think the First of all, I'm just grateful that Lion King has become such a part of our lives that is almost a genre of music unto itself. So you know very quickly whether you're on the right track or whether you're not, whether it sounds like Lion King. And, you know, every song is different. I really try to just, whatever is taking the lead, I lean into that. If it's the lyric that's coming first, I write the lyric. If it's the music that's coming first, I write the music. With I Always Wanted a Brother, that was a line of dialogue in the script. And they had pitched me the title Brother Trouble. I was like, no, that's not the title. The title is I Always Wanted a Brother. And I could hear it. I just heard a rhythm in the sentence. And then you're looking for something to get started. With that song in particular, I was late to the project, and Barry and his longtime collaborator, composer Nicholas Bertel, had kind of done some jam sessions early in the project. And I said, Barry, just send me your jam sessions and I'll see if there's anything in there that's interesting. The first track I click is the bass line. And I was like, great, we'll start there. And I grabbed Nicholas's bass line and basically built the entire song from that foundation. And then Milele, there was a beautiful description of what Milele was in the script already. And really the first verse is that set to music. And my job is to make it soar. And I'm aided in that also by Le Bohème, whose harmonies I think are such a part of the success of the Lion King music. And so I was very grateful to have him with me.
Hi, we're here too. Yeah, why are you leaving us outside this story when I'm pretty sure we are the ultimate outsiders? Come on.
Yeah, we've always been misunderstood. I contain multitudes.
I think the musical influences are really that original film, the Broadway musical, the incredible landscape of Lion King music that is not just that original soundtrack, which is, incredible by Elton John and Tim Rice, but really the larger Lion King universe that we've kind of grown up in. And then there's the things that are personal that you bring to the songs. I grew up in the Disney era of romantic ballads. I'm a Little Mermaid kid, so Kiss the Girl, A Whole New World, Beauty and the Beast. I love those songs, and I never got to write one because, Moana was a warrior journey, Encanto was a family story. So I was like, I get to write a romantic song. I'm so excited. So Tell Me It's You is very special to me because I always wanted to write one of those. And then to write like a real proper villain song. Encanto, the villain is generational trauma. But to have just a big, scary lion tell us the circle of life is bullshit was really an exciting prospect.
I must kindly ask you both to move on. Thank you for stopping by.
Your king hired a bird to protect you.
How high can you fly?
I think the biggest reason I said yes to this was the chance to get to work with Barry Jenkins. I just think he creates unforgettable film moments and is an incredible storyteller. So it's one thing to write a song at your piano. It's another thing to see how Barry stages the song. So I think of moments like in I Always Wanted a Brother in the second verse where they're climbing that tree and talking about the birds. That's something I never could have imagined. And just the way he unlocks the songs, I found really exciting and really captivating. So that's a gratifying part, especially when you're writing music for animation. They can do anything. So it's amazing when they kind of go beyond what you ever imagined as you were writing the song in the first place.
It's time. I'll tell you a story. A story of a cub, not much bigger than you.
So just to be clear, we're not in this story?
There's a lot of stories with all of us. Tell one of those.
Long before they became legends, Mufasa and the prince who would come to be known as Scar became brothers.
Hello, what's your name?
Mufasa.
I told you to wait for me.
We can't just leave him here.
Rules are rules, Taka. The king will never accept a stray.
I'm not a stray. I'm just lost.
We do not associate with outsiders. Taka is the future king. We must protect the bloodline.
But, Dad, I saved his life. I have a secret, Mufasa. I always wanted a brother. I always wanted a brother. I always wanted a brother.
Sometimes I get a scent. It's barely a trace on the wind. And it smells like home. Then it's gone.
You and Taka together, that is home. Now both of you go. Find your place in the circle of life.
The circle is broken. There will be one Lion King.
Mufasa, run!
We must fight together. If we fight, we die!
Just to be clear, I never signed up for this!
I'm here to protect you, my brother.
Mufasa! This was a bad idea! We're alive! I did it! I saved us!
You were saying